The DayZ devs went live recently on Twitch to showcase some of the upcoming changes to Livonia that will be launching with the 1.19 update. I've grabbed all the screenshots and will break down what was said about each one. These new apartment blocks will be located at the top of the map in Tarnov. When looking at the bigger settlements in Livonia, the devs wanted to bulk them up a bit by adding apartment blocks that you find in Chernobyl. They'll be much lower in numbers, so you won't find them dotted all over the place like you might see in Chernobyl, for example. They noted that the atmosphere in Livonia is different, and they wanted to keep it that way. They feel that overall Livonia suffers with a lack of verticality, and by adding a few apartment blocks here and there, this will then solve that issue. And the apartment blocks will actually spawn items. I know, amazing! They're adding a bunch of amusement parks around the map as well. They look very apocalyptic and have that real abandoned feeling, like the overgrown concrete and hanging vines. They had some awesome assets and decided to drop these in Livonia to add other spooky places to visit, especially at night. A lot of deforested areas are being added as well. Wide clearings with a variety of different sized tree stumps, smaller branches and debris littered about to show signs of an old forestry commission or loggers that worked the area before the zombie outbreak. Nothing groundbreaking, but little things that add to the overall natural feeling of the map when out exploring, you know? Things that are missing and things that you would find in forests around the world today. The DayZ dev said that the quarry shown in this screenshot is actually not the biggest one that they're adding to the map. There's actually going to be one far, far larger and the biggest in all of DayZ. However, they're keeping that as a little secret for now. At quarries such as this though, you can expect to find some minor industrial loot, the dev said, and possibly some plastic explosives if you're lucky. Right now, the south of Livonia can feel pretty empty. There are plenty of forests, but it lacks additional points of interest. So, to freshen things up down south, they're going to be adding a variety of hunting lodges, survivor camps, and huts for you to find on your adventures. Perhaps you could even set up bases at these locations or some secret stashes. This particular picture with an abandoned bus is very exciting for me. Imagine finding this out on your travels. It's so post-apocalyptic. I love it. And as expected, you'll find civilian hunting loot on the floor, tables and shelves dotted around these locations. The devs have said that Livonia is in need of some more summer camps full of civilian hunting loot, and they're creating more than a couple across the entire map, like this one here, although they're yet to make a name for it. So, suggestions on a postcard and send them in. If you are a DayZ map editor, you will appreciate this next little teaser. They're releasing the ability to scale any static object in the game, so you might like a particular asset but need it to be scaled to fit a custom location that you're building or creating. Well, now you can. They did, however, warn that severely increasing the scale of objects will affect server performance, and severely decreasing the scale of objects will cause glitches and bugs as you can't enter or interact with certain things, so it's best to keep things looking natural. But if you need a certain gate or wall to be enlarged to fit an area, you're definitely going to be able to do that. And finally, they did announce that there are more military zones in the works for the 1.19 Livonia patch, but they're keeping those locations a secret for now. They decided to limit what was shown as they want the player to experience finding certain secrets and locations for themselves. There's plenty more to see and plenty more to find in the new DayZ Livonia 1.19 update. Coming soon.